Hey mama, if you've decided that you'd like to have a natural birth but you're not sure exactly how to go about it, this video was made especially for you. I want to tell you some of the things you can do to give yourself the best chance at having a successful natural birth. Now let's make sure that we're on the same page about what a natural birth means. When I'm speaking about a natural birth, I'm talking about a vaginal birth with little to no medication or medical intervention. Think about a successful natural birth like a soup that has 5 ingredients. I'm going to be telling you the 5 ingredients in this recipe. Okay, first things first, mama, you need to make sure that your pregnancy is low risk. This is important because absolutely we want you and your baby to be safe, but don't be alarmed about this because most pregnancies are actually low risk pregnancies. So this brings me to the next point, and that is gathering the right information. Not all information is true. There's so much information about birth, about natural birth, and it's just all over the place. So you need to develop a system for making sure that any information that you take in and implement is actually based on evidence and fact. This can be done by taking courses, reading books, watching YouTube videos like this one, just so that you can have an idea of what your options are and then you can make the right decision for you and your family. Now, when you have the right information, you can now put together your dream team. This involves making sure that your partner is ready, making sure that you've hired a doula. This is very important. Also, you need to make sure that you hire the right midwife. Notice that I didn't say doctor in this point. I have nothing against doctors, but if you're trying to have a natural, unmedicated birth, then your best and safest way to do that is by going with a midwife, because that's exactly what they're trained to do. Doctors are great, but they thrive at supporting moms who need medical interventions or who want to have a lot of intervention and a lot of help. Depending on when you're watching this video, you might have already hired a doctor or a midwife or a doula. If you notice that the team that you've put together already is not on the same path and does not have the same goals as you, don't be afraid to change them out, to pick a new person. You want to make sure that your entire birthing team, that's you, your partner, your doula, your midwife, you're all on the same page and you all have the same goal, because it's going to come in very, very handy, and you see that in number 5. You want to make sure that you have prepared the right environment for yourself. For natural births, this happens to be at home. Not every mama will be able to give birth at home, but if this is an option for you, you should really consider it, and I'll tell you why. Pregnancy is a very special, private, sacred event, and you want to be in a place where you're very, very comfortable. If you find yourself in a hospital and you're usually uncomfortable in hospitals, having a baby in the hospital would probably not be the best bet for you, because you would be tensed, you will be scared, there's a lot of bright light. But when you're at home, you have a very flexible and comfortable place. You can put string glides, you can have a water birth. During contractions, you can go outside for a walk in nature. You really have the opportunity to curate your experience. If you're not able to have a home birth, that's fine. You could also have a birth at the birth center with a midwife. If you absolutely have to go to the hospital, you can still take your midwife with you. Just make sure that you go to a hospital whose policies align with your goals. Believe it or not all hospitals allow moms to do what they want while they're in labor. Number 5 is probably the most important point, and that is to have the right understanding of pain and of labor. For most moms, there will be some form of pain, some level of pain in labor, but don't be afraid, because you can handle it. Labor usually has a rhythm. It has a predictable path. And for most moms trying to have a natural birth, they usually will get to a point where they are tired, they're in so much pain, they're confused, and they feel like they can't keep going. This is when your dream team will come together to help you and pull their strength to help you get through the finish line. Expect to get to a point where you will not believe in yourself, no matter how much studying and preparation that you've done. If you expect it and you understand that labor is hard work, you can then have a team that will support you when you really need it. But I don't want you to listen to this and feel so much fear, because unlike any other pain you might feel, pain in labor is pain with a purpose. It doesn't hurt just for the sake of hurting. It's hurting because something is happening. It's bringing your baby closer to the world. Remember that you're capable of doing difficult things. But that's all for today's video. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please remember to subscribe. I would love to have you join our community, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.